There it is. Okay, cool. Because the last time, it just didn't show me live. Watch it show up later, though. I'll be so mad. Okay, so, what I was saying in the other live is very much so that I found a game called... Oh, no. Okay, turn it down. I found another game called Inscription. And one of the streamers I like streamed it only for a few hours and gave up on it. And so, therefore, it caught my attention. And so, after I finish this one, I am going to try my hand at it. It's like a card game. What were we doing? Oh yeah, we just talked to this guy. Jerry said, I was just checking on Etsy to see if you still had the store or not 5 minutes ago. No, I got rid of my Etsy store. It became more of a problem than anything else. Okay, what were we doing? Kind of map. Nope, journal. Main quest. Confirm Birdie's alibi. Birdie claimed that Warwick West came to account. So we need to go find Warwick. Warwick West, alright. What are you? What is this person? They usually have some kind of interesting commentary.
Before, but that ain't no problem. All are welcome at the Copper Bottom Cantina, so long as they're good, huh? Can I get you something?
How's a fellow like you end up bartending?
Yeah, so you notice that I'm a little off kilter, huh? Damn if it ain't been a while. I'm too old to run around anymore, but in my heyday, I used to play for the Rangers.
Oh. Jerry said I don't have TikTok anymore, so I guess I was just wondering how everybody was doing. I'm doing good. Seems like a lot of people are doing really well. I understand not having TikTok, though. I really do. Yes, the classic career path. Tossball player to bartender.
Hey, when you tell a story, you're supposed to start at the beginning. Unless you're in media res, which is a storytelling crutch, far as I'm concerned. Serial overuse. You get it?
Oh my goodness.
Wait, what was I saying?
Oh no, somebody got hit in the head a few times. You were talking about your younger days as a tossball player.
Oh, yeah. I played for the Rangers in my heyday. My specialty was getting nailed by serves without keeling over.
Jerry said you have a wonderful day. Much love and respect. All the loveness to you too. Thank you so much. Getting hit with the ball was a specialty?
Yep. Ernest the Bean Padilla, they called me. At least I think that's what they called me. League leader in hit by serves 2 years in a row. Folks
Poor guy.
started competing to see how many times they could hit me in a match. Called it quits not long after that. Ain't safe to take that many blows to the head.
I see. So you moved to Eridanos after your playing days ended.
I came out to coach the Rangers during training camp, but after a while, I had trouble remembering which player was which. Slug lets me bartend instead of recommending me for early retirement, for which I'm most grateful. I'd hate lying around like a deadbeat.
Oh, God. Okay. Sounds like you've enjoyed your careers. Don't see a lot of that in Halcyon. Yeah, we'll do that one.
Absolutely. I know things can get rough, but I've had a more decent life than I've had any right to. Thanks for reliving the old days with me. Anyhow, I think I've talked plenty now. Is there something I can get you?
Anything else happen around here?
Nah. No, but some folks have been saying there was some kind of fight between a mechanical and some spacers last night.
Hmm?
I didn't see it myself, and seems far-fetched. Deputy Wine Taster ain't exactly prone to wandering, nor are most other mechanicals that I'm aware of. There's a new Void Dan burn on my nice clean floor, but I think it's the doing of one of my customers.
We'll see what he's got. Probably just aid stuff, yeah. Yeah. Can we sell anything? Now, when I marked the other stuff as junk... No, I don't think it did. Now, these we need for that weapon. So we're not going to sell those. Okay. Guess I could put my gun away. Imagine somebody just running around with this thing. Goodness sakes. Oh. Well, hello, Joseph.
Hello. Welcome to Aridano's Dry Goods and Sundry, the most standard and unremarkable general store this side of Halcyon. I'm
Interesting.
marketeer Joseph Dempsey, here to make your shopping experience as pleasant and normal as possible.
You said your title was Marketeer, right? Ever refer to yourself just as Marketeer?
Oh, I see you've read some of my poems. Very clever, Inspector. Yes, my pen name is the Marketeer, though I also use it in certain business dealings.
Uh-huh.
Wait a moment. Why do you ask?
Sounds like he said something he shouldn't have said. Show him the note.
Hey now, hey, let's all be reasonable here. I'm just a middleman. None of this was my idea.
Uh-huh.
Occasionally, jobs requiring discretion arrive here from the hotel. Always anonymous and always lucrative.
Hi,
For
Phoebe.
a sizable cut, I set these jobs up and ask no questions. Somebody sent me a note telling me they wanted you dead. I don't know who, and I don't know why. I swear.
Oh, that's right. We found that note, the hit note on dude's body. You were hired by anonymous note to hire someone else by anonymous note.
Yeah, of course. It's called a paper trail. Give me a little credit. I'm a professional. I've got to have some standards.
Uh-huh. People said, how are you? I'm doing good. How are you? This is ridiculous and I don't care anymore. Just don't do it again, I guess. Here's what's gonna happen. You're gonna pay me and then I'll walk away. You're either twisting my arm or you're an idiot. I don't know what to make of you. Yeah.
I understand your distrust, but look at me in my place of business. What would I stand to gain from destroying you, versus how much I stand to lose if discovered? You're welcome to remain suspicious, but in the meantime, you're completely welcome to browse my wares at your leisure. No surcharge. Again, terribly sorry.
You're offering to sell me things after you tried to get me okay. People said, I'm doing. Life's been rough, but I'm making it. Yeah. Well, I'm sorry that life's been rough, but I know you're a strong person and you got this.
Reminds me of Moreau's. Just a bit.
Those two don't talk a whole lot for some reason. What's in here? Just out there. Sealed. Heather said, good morning, Shelbell. Hope you're having a good day. Good morning. How are you, Heather? I am having a good day so far. So far, so good. That just goes to outside. Phoebe said, thank you. I hope everything is going well for you guys. Everything seems to be going pretty smoothly. As smoothly as it can go right now. You know what I mean? I wanted
Hey, you! I got something I need to speak with you about.
Okay, Dash, what's up?
Hey there. Word around the spaceport is that you came in on the Unreliable. You a new crewmate?
No. The Unreliable is my ship. Thank you.
Cut the shit. I know Hawthorne's captain of that ship, and I know you ain't him. You want to try again?
I'm Esso. Sorry to tell you, but Hawthorne's dead. The ship was left to me.
I see. Well, this would have been easier with Hawthorne, but I hope that if you're flying his ship, it means you're a freelancer too. Wonder if you can help me.
I'm listening.
I run an outfit for the moving of less than legal goods. There's a particular piece of cargo needs delivering to a particular individual in the spaceport. Thing is, I don't know where the cargo is right now. The crewmate who handles that is in the clink for getting a little too disorderly in town.
Oh.
We've already attracted too much attention. Too risky to visit her myself. That's where you come in. You help us out, I'll give you an equal cut of our pay.
I'm in. What do you need me to do?
Great to hear. First, you need to go meet the crewmate who got herself jailed. Cassidy Mills is the name. She'll know where the cargo is.
I know you're talking amongst each other, but Heather said just working, but I'm good, living the American dream. Insert eye roll and sarcasm. I feel that. How will she know I'm working with you?
Oh, yeah, right. We have a secret phrase.
Of course you do.
I like boneless spratwurst. Say that and she'll know you're a friend.
Ew. Ew. But I don't like boneless spratwurst.
Look, nobody does. That's why it's a good passphrase.
Let's see here. Couldn't you have avoided this if both of you knew where the cargo was?
Could, but there'd go our plausible deniability. Technically, I don't know about any smuggled cargo, and Cassidy hasn't moved anything herself. If the constable asks, I can't find any contraband cargo, and Cassidy doesn't know how it got here or what's in it.
I mean, that is kind of smart. Alright, sounds good. I'll get going.
Be seeing ya. Remember, Cassidy's at the constabulary. She might be a little wary, so be careful.
I like boneless spratwurst. Okay. Okay. Cheers and shit. Alright, so... What's this? Did we look at this yet?
Bunk, huh? I think I'll stick to my cabin, thanks.
Let's see here. Oh, we have to read the waiver. Oh, no. Sublight Salvage and Shipping Underground is not responsible for any damage incurred by you while you rent this unit. Slug does not guarantee the condition of this unit or any amenities therein. In other words, it could be nasty and nothing works. And they're not responsible for that, apparently. Let's see here. Slug does not guarantee that this unit is vermin-free. The corpses of any vermin killed by the user, intentionally or otherwise, are the property of Slug. What? Removal of said corpses will be met with a fine of no less than 1,000 bits. By agreeing to rent this unit, you waive any right to pursue Slug for damages. Oh my goodness. Well, yeah, no thank you. I'm cool. But... is this bad? Yep. Put away the gun. There we go. Actually, before I do that. Yeah? Yeah? Good? Good. Oh, good gods. Sure. Well, I mean, I expected to see a bunch of sprats in here, to be totally honest with you. There's no toilet? No toilet? Alright. Alright, what is... oh, that's another one. Did you see that I had enemies over there? I wonder what that's about. It's because I'm breaking into stuff. No, I hear creatures. Spacer, freighter. Hey, Auric.
Over here. Hey there. You looking to unwind, friend? Maybe you're on your way to the bar for a good time? Maybe you're interested in something a little better than beer or Adreno? Something with a little more kick?
Okay, Joker. Better than beer?
Bold claim, I know. But I wouldn't lie to you, friend. The name's Auric. I deal in, shall we say, holistic pharmaceuticals, natural substances and the like. You know, alternative stuff. I know. Ooh, it came out of the ground. That's where worms live. I get it. I do. Why go for that homegrown shit when you could be pumping your body full of effort accelerators? Says it right on the Anti-Cleo's box. Better than nature, right? Well, I'm gonna let you in on a little secret, pal. Those pharmaceuticals the corporations manufacture, not all of them are as good for you as the board wants you to believe.
Yeah, I've noticed as much.
Alternatives. That's the way to go, pal. Trust me. No matter what ails you, I got what you need.
I just realized that they made natural remedies illegal in this universe. Like, this dude is acting like a drug dealer when he's really just selling plant medicine. What in the hell? What kind of alternatives do you sell? Well, maybe. I guess we're about to find out.
What do I sell? I've got premium shit, my friend. Vitamins like you wouldn't believe. Calcium, vitamin D, reverse vitamin D. I got everything, my friend.
The
You
hell
got
is reverse
stress
vitamin
problems?
D?
I got stress solutions. Aromatherapy. Eases
Oh my
the
god.
mind. Diluted mantisaur essence. Best kept secret in the business. And if you're a real freak, techniques to calm yourself by fooling your own mind. If they can tame the rage of a certain well-known tossball star, they can help anybody.
Oh my goodness. Let's see here. Heather said, Holly and I are going to our second protest this weekend, veteran organized, hoping for the turnout to be double from last month's. I've noticed that the protests have been getting a lot of, well, they're populated, I guess, is the word I'm looking for. Just be safe. I'm always here for veterans getting better benefits and being taken care of. That's one of, like, my biggest concerns is how veterans are treated, because in my general area, a lot of our homeless people are veterans. They wear veteran hats, and it's not fucking, excuse my language, it's not cool. So I'm proud of you guys. Just be safe. You know how they can get sometimes, and make sure you keep us updated, okay? I'm hoping for a really good turnout for you guys. I'd like to ask you some questions about Bertie Holcomb. Before I hit that, he really is selling natural remedies and meditation. That's what he's selling. That's the illegal stuff here.
Wait, you ain't a sheriff, right? You gotta tell me if you're a sheriff.
I'm not. I'm a freelance inspector brought to investigate the death of Halcyon Helen. Yeah.
I'll be honest, I don't really know where that puts us.
I'm not here to bring you any trouble. I just want to talk. Me either. I'm not going to arrest someone if I don't even know if that's allowed. Yeah, let's go that one.
Can't argue with that logic. Yeah, I know, Bertie. What do you want to know?
I heard you taught Bertie some breathing techniques.
Yeah, that was me. Bertie's got a temper, but he's not a bad kid, you know? He's trying to work on it.
How do you know Bertie?
He may or may not buy alternatives from me from time to time. A little diluted mantisaur essence here, a little vitamin B negative there.
Negative? Negative? What for?
He's stressed out of his mind, the poor guy. Everyone knows his name. Can't turn around without having to sign an autograph. Then you throw in playing tossball for a living. Violence like that, it does things to a body. It does things to the head.
You know what? With everything we know from this universe, how violent do you think the tossball really gets? What do you mean tossball does things to the head?
Come on. Bertie's a damn good hacker, but taking that many blows to the noggin would scramble anyone's upstairs business. I know it's knocked a few of his memories loose. I worry about him, that's all. He's a good kid. Got a good heart.
Was Bertie with you the night Halcyon Helen was killed?
Yeah. Damn shame about that. Bertie thought the world of Helen, you know. He showed up drunk at my place wanting to talk about the breakup. Helen dumped him, he said. Boy, was he in a bad way. I'd never seen him like that before. We talked for a while, and when he felt better, I sent him back to the hotel. Told him to drink more water and get some sleep.
He's probably one of the most decent people in this whole universe, this whole game. But he's technically like a drug dealer. Alright. Do we break into all of them? Do I have enough? Yeah. Wish I had the quick save option. I just gotta know if there's something interesting in one of these. Like, I feel like there's going to be a note or some incriminating evidence somewhere, you know? Oh, oops. Heather said, of course, safety is priority. I'm scared to go, but Athena, Hecate, and Persephone have been guiding me. Well, that's one hell of a team you got there, so I would definitely trust that. Okay, so I need you to go away so I can commit crime. Go. Go. Bye. Don't you dare turn around. Don't you turn around. You just go away. Go away. Damn it. Wait, this one has buy a bunk key card. How much is it? Oh, this is buy a bunk. Okay. 1,000 bits. Do I want to do it the legal way? Hold on, how many bits I got? Bits. Where does it say? Oh, am I blind or what? I don't see it. I don't have 1,000 bits. How do I not have 1,000 bits? I don't have 1,000 bits? What? Hold on. Can I trade with this guy?
What can I do you for?
Hold on. Yep. Did I go the wrong way? Because that would be completely accurate, actually. Where are the stores I was at? Where are the stores? Security. Heather said, you may not remember because so much is on TikTok, but there was try to cause chaos. Yes, I did see that. Oh my goodness, are you serious?
This port seems real busy.
Was that the guy that pulled out the
the
weapon? I don't know how strict YouTube is. It was shut down really quick.
Welcome back, pal. Can I get you something?
Oh, I have 492 bits. What did I spend my money on? Oh, probably tinkering. Huh. Oh my goodness. I am genuinely really freaking sorry that you even had to experience that, dude. What the hell? Yeah, I did repost that. Because I was like, what in the heck is going on? Because it was very... You could see it was... Oh, shoot. You could see it was peaceful.
Pal. Can I get you something?
Like, it was very obviously peaceful. Until that moment. I'm so glad that didn't escalate. Alright, well. We're broke, so we can't be legal about it. Got it. That damn drone. Fine. Oh, there we go. Spaceport Security Protocol Checklist. 1. Wait for docking procedures to finish, including ship and captain wiring their docking fee. Greet the captain of the dock ship and request their docking fee. If repeat visitor, charge double the docking fee. Will not be contacted in advance. Retrieve cargo manifest. Are you kidding me? So every time they land, it's double the last time? Oh my gods. Retrieve cargo manifest. Charge a flat percentile base tariff on each piece of cargo. Charge double if captain was surly. Heather said about 100 feet before he got to that spot, he sped through traffic hauling, well, going really fast, then suddenly stopped, and well, that happened. That's insanity. That's insanity. I'm so sorry you had to witness that. Let's see here. If captain complains for any reason, call slug fixers. Offer cargo insurance for a 5,000 bit fee. If captain declines, notify slug fixers to rearrange their cargo later. Oh my god. Retrieve loading mechanicals to move cargo to shipping yard. Open and inspect cargo. Anything not mentioned in cargo manifest, including stowaway vermin or additional cargo, imports a 2,000 bit fine per pound of cargo individual animal found. If no additional unmentioned cargo is found, plant your own. Jesus Christ, dude. Oh my goodness. Whoa, Parvati. Made me a little nervous.
We don't toss troublemakers out of arrows. We just throw them over the edge.
Oh, yeah. Let's do that real quick. I use heavy guns a lot. Let's take that up to 60. There we go. Get those all up to 50. Always want to get into stuff, so yeah, we'll do that. Perks. Let's see here. I didn't do walk or sprint. Interesting. Oh, per flaw. Huh? Maybe. I do like that. Yeah, let's do that. Since I'm broke. Alright, we're going to report to Ludovico. Is that how you say his name? Excuse me. So, when it comes to, like, protests... Oh, there's the toilets. You just gotta walk over here. I have been to a few, but not lately. And that is because agoraphobic things. So I'm really, really proud of you guys that do get out and do that and fight for what you believe is right. And I really wish, hopefully I can get to the point where I can be there with y'all. This way. Because I don't want to live in this universe, okay? Do you see this? No, thank you. No, thank you. I like how no matter where you go, if you transition at all, it, I can just fast travel, huh? It takes your weapon out, is what I was trying to say. Can you just let me go to the thank you? Alright.
Inspector.
Ludovico. I managed to track down Black Hole Birdie.
I'm pleased to hear that. Birdie Holcomb is a valuable asset to the Rizzo's Rangers property.
Oh,
When
Lord.
Helen was murdered, Birdie was nowhere to be found. The timing of his disappearance is unfortunate.
Unfortunate and suspicious. Now, Birdie's something of a character, but he's harmless. I feel a little bad for him.
Try not to feel too bad for him. Birdie is a brilliant athlete. The universe has balanced his talent by making him a slackwit.
A slackwit. Go easy on him. He was also the love of his life. His teammates are a bad influence on him. Yeah, a little bit. I don't want to rat this guy out. You know what I mean? I just don't. So go easy on him.
I don't understand what it was that Helen saw in Birdie. Whatever it was, she seemed to trust him implicitly. He was always on his best behavior around her. Or he tried. I'm not a heartless man, Inspector. I know that losing Helen must have shaken Birdie to his core. Be plain with me, Inspector. Do you believe Black Hole Birdie killed Helen?
No. I really don't.
I'm relieved to hear that. I happen to be something of a fan of the hack attack. I'd hate to see him processed for murder, but we need to be absolutely sure. I'd like you to continue your investigation. Notify me as soon as you're ready to make a formal accusation.
Heather said, and that's why Hallie and I do this for people who can't because of reasons. For some reason, my anxiety does not overwhelm me at these things. I feel at home. I believe that is thanks to those goddesses. I am so glad. That's amazing. I'm proud to be a voice for those who can't. And that's, on TikTok. That's why I use my voice a lot there, because I do have a following over there, and it does get heard. And so, try to take the term influencer as a way to make a positive change, Birdie needs locked up. No. By the way, Birdie agreed to stay at the Grand Colonial.
I appreciate that. I'd rather keep Birdie within the public eye than let him languish in a bar at the docks. If you're through investigating Birdie, I recommend looking into Cedric Kincannon. He's been entirely too comfortable since we began this investigation. I don't trust Cedric when he's comfortable.
I'll be back. All right. Did we go through all of this? The hell is that? The music in the background, I cannot. Ah, okay. Ew. Just everything ew.
So this is what a clean room smells like.
Oh, I cannot. I'm broke. Give me everything. Especially those. Wait a minute. Yeah. Don't want to mess with that right now. Apparently I've tinkered plenty. Nothing? Alright. Oh, yeah, that's right.
What floor would you like to visit?
The lobby.
To the lobby we go.
Let's take... Oh, well. That's not what I wanted. At all. So we're going back. Yes, I believe you're one of the main ones on TikTok who has a voice that carries... Oh, no. That carries far. I saw yesterday that you're my most watched creator. Oh, Aaron Parnas is second, Midas Touch third. I watched both Aaron Parnas and Midas Touch, and the guy that goes and then at the beginning of every one of his videos. He's one of my favorites. And who else? Danny.
What floor would you like to visit?
Okay, one of it's the lobby.
To the lobby we go.
But I think let's take Felix and Nyoka. Maybe they'll talk. And then I follow a ridiculous amount of artists and musicians and cosplayers. um, because I don't want to only focus on the serious things all the time. Um, I love him including that in my conversations with Holly. And then I haven't worked out. He's great. Hold on, where's this sending me? He cracks me up. Speak to Cedric. Okay, so it's not taking me off this world then. Because I wanted to finish everything on this world first. Oh. Okay. Can you just let me fast travel there? Dude, come on. Aha. Jeez. The developers should have thought that one out better. Just a little bit better. I think we already talked to Cedric before, yeah? Who are you? Did I talk to you yet?
Appointment.
Oh, Lord, you hate your life, Eileen. My goodness. No.
Then get.
No. Can I make an appointment for right now?
Not entirely out of the question. Convince me.
Oh my goodness. I have merchandising information for Cedric. Multi-million-bit business. Or I could persuade and say I could put in a good word with Cedric about his incredibly helpful secretary. Let's do that.
Wouldn't mind a new bolter pistol. I've fired mine so many times the tips nearly fell off. Let's give Mr. Kincannon a ring. Mr. Kincannon, got a person of interest here to see you. Think they've got business.
That sounds like our inspector. Please, send her up.
Somebody knew exactly what I was coming here for. Why don't I have a quick save option?
Oh, careful.
What do you think you're doing?
Nothing.
All right, but I got my eye on you.
Damn it. And that's why I save. Because I don't want my reputation to go down. No. Just let me be nosy, man. I just want to be in y'all's business, that's all. Seems fine to me. Just being in your business. Hold on. Is that a bathroom? And is that a kitchen? Please tell me that's not what I'm seeing. Oh my god. Okay.
Beep, beep, beep. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Bet.
This copy of TK contains 142 fewer pages than a standard copy. The missing pages were likely removed to create sufficient space for the hidden listening device inside.
Oh, I don't have a high enough engineering? Well, hold on. Shoot, I can't. Where's it transmitting to?
Transmission receiver location unclear. Inspector, please consider speaking into the device in order to trace the transmission and reveal the receiver's location.
Speaking to the bug, whoever's listening, I'm coming for you. Oh, no. Moo.
Poor woolly cow impression transmitted. Transmission analysis complete. While the precise location of the receiver could not be pinpointed, it has been narrowed down to a smaller, approximate range.
Oh. I hit my microphone, I'm so sorry. Heather says, how's the kitty? He's good, he's sleeping. He's sleeping next to me. How long's this been here?
Analysis inconclusive. However, there is a minor accumulation of dust particles present on the book's uppermost surface.
Examine the surrounding area.
The area within a 0.5-meter radius of the book possesses a dust coating comprised of at least twice the number of particles.
It's not very dusty then. Must have been placed fairly recently. Wild guess. The bug was planted roughly a week before Helen's death.
That is highly likely, Inspector.
Conclude examination.
What's that you found? No, wait. Don't tell me. Let's save it for the big reveal once you've solved the case.
A cursory fingerprint analysis shows this display case was recently opened or closed.
The gun on the bottom looks special, has been customized. Analyze the fingerprints further.
The fingerprints belong to Cedric Kincannon.
Right, obviously. Or just making sure. The gun on the bottom looks special. Has it been customized?
Confirmed. The grip has been modified for a specific wielder, most likely the rifle's owner. Additionally, the plasma rifle sights appear to have been realigned to better accommodate a shooter with slight myopia in one eye.
Well, damn. Okay.
Admiring my rifle. Had it custom fitted by a woman on Monarch.
Mm-hmm. Anything else? Oh, I think I need that. Damn. Alright. Anything lying around? Okay, and I got all those. Perfecto. Ooh. I mean, I'll take the ammo, but I was hoping for some tea. Alright, fine.
Why, if it isn't the inspector, I was hoping you'd swing by. Here for my alibi, I assume.
I don't like you. Later. First one explanation for that nonsense outside.
Another murder? Drunk Raptidons? Black Hole Birdie practicing his hacking in the middle of the street? Stop me if it's one of those, or I'll just keep guessing.
I had a run-in with some slug agents. What was that about Drunk Raptidons?
There was an incident. You should have seen Eileen. Besides being an absolute gem of an assistant, she's
Good morning,
a terror
Carrie.
with a fountain pen. Raptidons aside, what was your incident, Inspector?
I had a run-in with some slug agents.
Sounds as though you've already sorted it out yourself.
How did the thugs get their hand on, how did thugs get their hands on slug gear?
Slug uniforms do seem to go missing from the hotel laundry with impressive regularity. Easy enough for someone to nick a few. Now ask yourself this. Why would anyone give thugs slug gear and send them after you?
Clearly, whoever's behind this wants to pit me against Slug. Somebody out there trying to smear your good name. First one.
Right again, Inspector. But I can't fathom who would benefit from tarnishing my reputation like that. Can you?
Now, see, look, you think you're a smooth talker, but I don't believe you. Presumably, Ludovico more than anyone, given your work relationship. Let's see here. If you have a theory, spit it out.
Oh, that's good. That's very good, Inspector. I like this. Dominant. Aggressive. The woman in charge.
I am now uncomfortable.
I don't want to accuse anyone without hard evidence, though it may be worth noting Ludovico has motivation in spades. So, as you've deduced, I did not send anyone from Slug after you, nor is it likely they assigned themselves that task. Still, I am sorry for the trouble, Inspector. With that settled, I assume you'll want to know where I was the night of Helen's murder?
Well, obviously. Yep.
Let's see. That night, I was... torturing Elliot Nasser for information on missing cargo. That was a messy one. Didn't break until nearly noon the next day. Can you imagine?
What? That's your alibi,
I
seriously?
could invent a better alibi than torture a man to death if you'd like. Perhaps something salacious, or one where I break contract bylaws. Lou would adore that. You'd be a fool to believe me, regardless of what I told you. People lie, and I am, incriminatingly, people.
So your alibi is that you were busy murdering someone else.
Which, as I said, you should not trust. If it helps, however, you might consider pursuing not my means, but my motive.
Uh-huh.
Why in the name of the architect would I kill Halcyon Helen? She was making me a fortune.
So Helen's death is a net loss for Slug. Yeah.
I'm considering a line of commemorative merchandise. Still, that's nothing compared to what Helen would have made us in the long run. I'd offer to assist you in your work, but I've a mystery of my own to solve, I'm afraid.
Oh, the little crystal ball's cute. That's adorable. I don't trust him. I mean, he told me not to trust him, so obviously I don't trust him. But he makes a good point. I take it the guy you tortured wasn't the source of your missing cargo, then?
Oh, Elliot stole from me, all right. Alas, you're right in that his was a singular, isolated incident, and as such, does not resolve a concerning broader trend. Items are disappearing from Slug's storage and processing warehouse.
I had nothing to do
The
with it.
thefts began a week before Helen's unfortunate death, and there have been more instances since. Before you ask, I know the difference between cargo going missing and cargo going missing. This is the latter.
What's the connection to Helen's murder? Let's see here. What's gone missing specifically?
Nothing unsavory, and nothing Ludovico shouldn't know about, if that's your concern. I'm quite serious when I say Slug is a legitimate business. As to the specifics, I'm not sure. The warehouse foreman should be able to tell you. Before you ask, I know the difference between cargo going missing and...
Yeah. What's the connection to Helen's murder?
I'm not sure. I'm only confident there is one. That the thefts began mere days before Helen's untimely demise is an extraordinary coincidence. I'm not a man who believes in happenstance, Inspector. I do not trust it.
I guess I can't guarantee the theft isn't related to the murder.
I certainly wouldn't take that bet. Regardless, this will be fun. You out in the field, chasing down leads. Me, scheming in my office, preparing to unspeakably mangle the perpetrator.
I feel like I shouldn't say no to a violent crime lord. Just no unspeakable mangling in front of me, please. I like to commit my own horrific bodily harm, thanks. Yeah, that one.
Oh, I never subcontract out that type of work, Inspector. You'll want to speak with Ella Tinsley, the warehouse foreman.
For goodness.
I've cleared her as a suspect myself, but should she refuse to cooperate, shoot her.
Oh my
No,
God.
I'm joking. If she won't cooperate, tell me, and I will shoot her.
Oh my God.
And you feel free to search my office for clues while you're here. Don't hold back on my account.
Before I get started.
Was there something else you wanted to discuss?
Why does Ludovico hate you so much anyway?
The original incident? Well, I made him an offer he should have refused.
And now he regrets doing business with you. That's assuming he could refuse. Did you put a sceptered raptidon head in his bed?
What? No. Law, no. Why in the architect's name would you think that? Our combative relationship stems from paperwork, mundanely enough. Rizzo's contracted sublet to construct the Eridanos atmospheric complex. Had Lou wanted Rizzo's to retain full control of Eridanos, he shouldn't have skimmed the revised contract I sent him. Lou's an administrator, for law's sake. I thought he would adore all the fine print I added.
How fine of a print are we talking?
Still technically visible to the human eye, but only just. You're quite good at this. It was all perfectly legal, too, which irked Lou to no end. My power grab, as Lou called it, planted the seed of hatred. And Lou, obsessed with what should have been, has made sure to water it daily with his bitterness and anger.
Let's see here. I'm sure all the sniping you do at each other helps.
Oh, I'm not an innocent party here. Please don't think I'm claiming to be. Provoking Lou may be fun, but I do have my reasons. Slug's control of Eridanos is a crucial step in my long-term plans for Sublight. The board needs to see irrefutable proof we are a respectable, legitimate business.
Is this the part where you cackle and reveal your evil grand plan?
Oh, that does sound fun, though. Is securing a board seat for Sublight evil enough? Surely we can at least agree that it's grand. Meanwhile, our dear administrator is still laser-focused on old slights, which can be a nuisance. He's grown increasingly desperate to catch Slug with our hand in the proverbial cookie jar as of late, convinced we're involved in less than legal business opportunities.
Murder had better not been one of those opportunities, but you admitted to me earlier that you tortured a man for information.
Not in front of witnesses, I didn't.
I have more questions about Helen.
Very well.
If you didn't kill her, any idea who would want her dead?
That is the question, isn't it, Inspector? Tell me, do you really believe Helen's death was a mere crime of passion? Or one of petty career jealousy?
Okay, so he clearly wants me to think that Ludovico did it. But they despise each other, so I'm not here to play games, Cedric.
Good. That's good, Inspector. Because whoever did kill Helen is not going to come forward so easily.
You know more than you're telling me.
I might. I just might.
Your
point, Inspector?
I would hit him. I would hit this man. It's not a good look for a murder suspect.
Am I an official suspect, then? Intriguing. I'll look forward to how it all plays out. Be very careful, Inspector. I'd very much like to see you still around for the grand finale, whenever it comes, whatever shape it takes.
Did you have many dealings with Helen?
A few. Helen was strangely curious about the private business operations around Eridanos. She said it was role research, but how much business know-how does one actor truly need for an action picture? I also arranged to have Helen supplied with mag picks, bypass shunts, and other hacking tools. She wanted to buy in bulk.
That didn't strike you as suspicious?
That she bought in bulk? Not particularly. It takes time to learn to use tools like that deftly. I wonder, did she run out of time in the end?
That's all I wanted to know.
One moment, if you please, Inspector. I've answered your questions. I believe it's my turn to ask you a question now.
I don't like you.
What or who made you decide to investigate me?
I can't tell you that. You could just be honest with him. You're one of Eridanos' major players. It only makes sense.
Understandable. A man of my standing would naturally be tied up in all this, whether he wishes to be or not.
Glad you understand.
Now then, did you need anything else?
To punch you. But no. You know, I really want to punch that guy. Dissident Queen Chapter 3. Halcyon Helen commits regicide. Some hours had passed since Helen's entry into the dissident hideout. She had fought no small number of slugmen, destroying the abominations in singular fashion, and had met several employees from many corporations, each forcibly taken by the dissidents for use as test subjects. One such freed captive, who had called himself Hephaestus Harry, had accompanied her as she descended into the lair of the dissident queen. Helen had exchanged only a few words with him, and now would be able to exchange no others as the man now lay in a bloody heap at the foot of the dissident queen, who Helen now saw was not a person, but a tremendous mutant slug. The dissidents who had apparently been guarding her were themselves quite dead, and lay in various stages of mastication throughout the room. The queen feasted on Harry's remains, but as Helen stepped forward, the monster wriggled around to face her. A true queen for a gang of parasites, Helen shouted. The dissident queen reared back, opening its mandibles wide, and gave an inhuman shriek that shook the very foundations of the base. I wonder, because we find these kind of like scattered about, right? If they have something to do with what actually happened, like real life events too. Nothing. I really want to know what's in there. Makes me mad. Alright, where are we going? To the foreman receiver location. I want to find the bug's receiver. Can we go in here yet? Yes. I hold grudges, Joseph, just so you know. I mean, Cedric's right. If they were just wearing slug uniforms, then they were clearly put up to that. Oh, I'm glad I already broke into this then. Right. Or no, this was a free one.
Discrepancy detected nearby. Transmission endpoint discovered. The receiver in this book matches the transmitter to the listening device found in Cedric's office. It's somewhat grime-covered.
That's disgusting. How long has it been on the ground?
Based on the accumulated mix of sludge and detritus, the receiver has been present since approximately a week before Helen's death.
Any clues as to who put it here?
Due to the high level of foot traffic in this area, this unit is unable to determine who placed the device.
Oh, I have to take it? Okay, we have the foreman, but I wanna... Hold on, where's it at? Oh, I have to talk to the foreman in order to... Okay, got it. Oh, I didn't know I could do that. Hell yeah, I had no idea. Alright, foreman. I want him there too. Immediately. I don't like being told I can't go places. Wrong one. Put the gun away. Thank you.
Hi there. Sorry, this area is off limits to port vision. Oh, wait half a second. You're the inspector. Sorry about that. I'll buzz you right in.
I like that. The inspector. Nope, I'm not buying anything. I bet you I accidentally bought a bunch of stuff thinking I was selling it. That sounds like something I would do. Nope. Nope. Okay.
So this is where Slug keeps all its contraband, right?
I guess so. You guys got anything to say about this?
Black Hole Birdie, murderer of Halcyon Helen? That sounds even crazier out loud than it does in my head. This don't look good for Birdie. He's got a temper. He tore up a picnic, and he got so drunk on the night of the murder that he ain't even sure what he did. And after Helen died, he went into hiding? I hate to say this about the hack attack, but I think he might be the killer.
We should have talked to him about this earlier, apparently. Nayuka.
So it ain't the boyfriend after all.
Yeah.
Color me shocked.
Alright, that's all they got. Wait, hold on. Here? Where are you taking me? Oh, I need to go up. Okay.
I'm pretty happy working for Slug. Mr. Kincannon treats us with respect.
It's the inspector.
The way he said that, I cannot. Okay. Bathroom. Probably don't want to know.
Is Fight Night still on then?
Yeah, we're on. I got 500 riding on Dr. Billy taking it all.
You bet on a sprat named Dr. Billy? What's
Oh,
he a
not
doctor
sprat
of?
fighting.
Victory.
Victory. Oh, my bad.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
You're being absurd. Sprats can't earn doctorates.
Tell that to the good doctor. He does what he wants.
The biology of this sprat is highly unusual. This sprat has been in contact with multiple parasites, yet shows no symptoms of infection.
That's interesting. Yeah, Nyoka, any idea what's going on with the sprat?
Sprats are hardy little shits.
Oh.
Their immune system fights off pretty much everything.
Why is it so big?
A cursory analysis of this organism's anatomy suggests it was bred deliberately for its unusually large size.
What would anyone want an unusually large sprat for?
Based on slug records of board-issued punitive sanctions against sublight salvage and shipping, this sprat is most likely intended for cage fighting.
Interesting. No, it's awful. That's terrible, bro. What?
Hey there, little buddy. Isn't she just the cutest?
Good gods.
Wouldn't be sublight without a discreet gambling den.
Pick up all in? What is that? Ooh. Okay, let's repair everything real quick. Let's, I like that one. Like that one a lot. Are there any more of those, like, really large sprats out here, or just those two? Workbench discovered. Alright. Yeah, that's a normal sprat. Those things are huge in comparison. Nothing?
I didn't even know they made Raptidon erotica.
What?
Wait, maybe this N-ray warning isn't decorative.
Oh, good God, something to get away from that guy. Jeez. Well... Ah, I see now. Can I read that? Somehow managed to miss the giant staircase in the middle of the freaking warehouse. It's supposed to go that way, so I'm gonna go this way. Ah, never mind. I don't have a key card. No. Damn it. Alright, what's your name? Ella.
You're the inspector, aren't you? Boss Kincannon said you'd be by about the cargo that's been going missing. Gosh, this is so neat. A real-life inspector. What's that like? Have you solved any mysteries yet? Ever had to shoot a suspect?
I call it closing a case, and the best part of my job. I've had to take down a few perps, yeah.
Perps? Just like a real inspector. Right, so the missing cargo. How can I help your investigation?
Let's see here. Any idea why someone would want to bug Cedric's office?
Maybe they're keen on cashing out and want to go as painfully as possible. I don't know. Boss Kincannon's office is where he holds most of his meetings with important folks like Miss Helen. Just about all negotiations happen in his office too. Vendor pricing, major purchase orders, rentals for construction projects, you name it.
Mm-hmm. Who has access to the cargo?
Everyone here at Freight Storage and Processing, for a start. Thing is, the cargo is going missing before the shipments even get to the warehouse. Best I can figure, it's probably getting lost in the shipping yard. As for who has access there, Benton Chan, he's the shipping yard manager, he told me it's mainly just the loading automechs that handle cargo.
Could Benton have anything to do with it?
Nah, Benton's too lazy for crime. The extra work would kill him.
Maybe he just wants you to think
Last
that.
time I asked him to check the automechs, the whole head told me he couldn't help because he was dead.
Hard to argue with that.
Yeah, especially when he kept shouting, "Dead people can't hear anything," at me. On the bright side, I'm sure the dead won't mind if you decide to check those loading automechs out yourself.
I might have to try that one.
You're mechanically inclined.
I can't hear you, I'm dead. What's the culprit been stealing?
That's the weird part. There's no pattern, far as I can tell. The thefts don't make sense. I ask you, who would steal a handful of Spacer's Choice Sabers, so dull they can barely cut mud, but leave the spectrum black? Ugh. Who'd be desperate enough to want to steal a Spacer's Choice Saber, full stop?
Sounds like the perp's not fencing the stolen goods.
Yeah, probably not. No one's dumb enough to think Spacer's Choice Sabers are worth half a damn. Then there's the most recent theft. 5 boxes of pens and a couple of sodas. I can't decide which one's sadder.
Well, there might be a pattern if they're just, maybe it's like living things? It's both. Both are sadder.
I wish they hadn't stolen the blue pens. We can never keep enough of those in stock. That's the... Yeah, probably. No. Then there...
I see what you mean about there not being a pattern.
Well, I'm no inspector. If there is one, I'm sure you'll find it.
Alright, that's enough for now.
Before I forget, I figured you might want to access my terminal, so I had a spare keycard made. It's all yours.
Woot! I get to be nosy. You are refreshingly well prepared. Anything on there I should know about?
Oh no. I forgot to delete all of those incriminating messages I sent about which cargo to steal. Nah. I do have a list of cargo that's gone missing, though, if that helps any.
Alright. I almost went straight to the safe. Well, yeah, we'll look at incoming. 2 Tinsley from Chan. It happened again. Pins? Soda? I'll never understand where you get the energy to care about this shit, Tinsley. I don't know what to tell you. Pretty much the only ones that handle any cargo are the auto mechanicals. You can come look at them if you want, but even I have better things to do than help you exact justice on a void-damned pen thief, Bitten. Okay. Let's see. 2 Tinsley from Chan. Seriously? Ella, tell whoever snuck over to the shipping yard and messed with the loading auto mechanics to go to hell, will you? Those things break down enough as it is. I'll be damned if I'm going to haul cargo around myself. Okay, return to route. Outgoing. 2 Chan from Tinsley. Malfunctioning automechs. In that case, there must be a problem with the automechs. I'll swing by when I can and see what's malfunctioning, besides you. That's kind of funny. Okay, but you have to admit, this is to the seriously one. You have to admit it's a little funny to see an automech dance. Not my fault they're so damn easy to hack. Seriously, a primal could do it. Okay. Missing cargo list. Here we go. Here's a list of what's gone missing so far, or at least everything I've noticed. See what I mean about there not being a pattern? We have... Okay. 8 cases of purple berry punch, 2 boxes of pens, 16 pallets of cacao milk. Interesting. 300 small portrait images of... Okay. Shipping instructions, handle with care, law. I would like to fold these in half. 3 marks, 7 cranial protectors, 7 sets protective clothing with safety harness, 2 cases of lemon slap, 10 Spacer's Choice sabers, 25 cases of blasting agent, 3 boxes of dark matter bars, 4 cases of Nanospank. I ask you, Benton, who would steal Nanospank, let alone pictures of Spencer Woolrick? If the thief wasn't skimming from Cedric Kincannon of all people, I'd figure they were doing it for kicks and giggles. I mean, maybe they are. But also, like, there's food, there's clothing, there's drinks. Maybe they have a weird obsession with Woolrick. I don't know. The pence is odd. It seems like somebody's taking things to live off of. Like they don't have any money, maybe? Where's that taking us now? Hacked mechanical. Please be dancing. Move. Aha.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Hostility detected.
Inspector, this loading automechanical's programming does not match factory default settings. The standard defensive protocol has been modified to include an additional trigger.
Define standard defensive protocol.
For Type K-19 cargo transport automechanicals, defensive protocol is triggered by attempted interference with cargo, or its transportation, or attempted destruction of the unit. Once triggered, defensive protocol targets the perpetrator and applies lethal force until the target has been deceased for a minimum of 3 minutes.
Overkill much. Identify the new trigger.
There is a directive in place to initiate defensive protocol should an unsanctioned data log installed in this automechanical be removed.
Scan for signs of unusual behavior.
Slug automechanical maintenance records indicate this particular unit is frequently reported as out of position or missing for periods of time.
Let's have a look inside.
Loading automechanical unit K-14 is fully operational at 99% power. Please designate the cargo to be transported and its destination. How can this auto-mechanical assist you?
I'm here to look at your data logs.
Certainly. Access panel is now unlocked.
View the most recent. Mash all the buttons and hope one of them does what you want. View the most recently added data log.
Data log 17C. Alert. Failsafe protocol triggered. Kill mode initiated.
Kidding me?
Preparing to end user.
Wait, I have questions.
Understood. This unit is programmed to facilitate user queries. Kill mode pause. User termination to follow.
What's on the data log you just ejected?
The ejected data log contains instructions to move cargo shipment 6, 8, 7, 5 outside the boundaries of the shipping yard. It also contains instructions to move randomized cargo shipments outside the boundaries of the shipping yard at intervals of 1 to 4 days.
Okay. So the random thefts are intentional to throw them off of what's actually being taken. What was in shipment 6875?
Apologies. This unit does not have access to cargo inventory lists.
Alright, go ahead and pummel me.
Kill mode re-engaged. Have a nice day.
Heads up, boss!
Oh, I died. Ill prepared. Oops. Jesus. What? Hold on. Hold on. What? Okay, run away.
Getting through.
Seriously?
Investigating.
Woo! Died twice in a row. It's the first time I think that's happened since I, like, got used to the game. I did not expect the other ones to, like, jump in, you know? Can't get in there, okay. I know! Thankfully, it started me right back there. Not having the, like, a weapon drawn was not very helpful. Okay, am I good now? I think I'm good now. Let's go talk to the guy I hate again. I don't like this guy. Oh. Wait. What was... Oh, it was that. Okay, okay, okay.
Inspector, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I've solved your cargo skimming issue. Ooh, actually, hold on. Excuse me. Go to... Would it be journal? I'm looking for the shipment information. No, not that. No? Is it not in here? Alright.
Inspector, to what do I owe the pleasure?
Solved your cargo skimming issue.
Ooh, I love this part. The big reveal. So tell me, what happened?
You're too excited, bro. You're too excited. Don't get too excited. I don't know who the culprit is.
Well, that is disappointing.
You're disappointing.
Still, you said you've determined how the theft is occurring?
Do you have any idea how easy it is to hack Slug's automechs?
With the benefit of hindsight, I'd surmise it's not terribly difficult. Hacking the automechs. So that was our skimmer's game. But why? Everything that was stolen has seemed random. I certainly see no pattern.
The theft was random except for a single shipment.
So, our culprit had something specific they wished to acquire and used the random theft as a smokescreen. I must say, Inspector, you've done excellent work on this case. Then that just leaves how the culprit knew where their true target would be, or indeed, that Slug would soon possess it.
Dramatically slam receiver down on the desk. Sneak, check your pocket.
Okay, that's very impressive. Don't ever touch me again. Am I right to think what you found in my office earlier was the other half of this listening device?
Hold on. So you're telling me I just slid this into his pocket real quick? That's great. Oh my god. Sure was, and whoever this device belongs to, that's our culprit.
Not quite, Inspector. That listening device belongs to me.
What?
I lent it to Halcyon Helen to assist her with role research.
Oh. Well. And she used it to research Slug shipments instead.
Unbelievable. I helped her. Gave her whatever she needed. I thought we were doing each other a good turn.
Hold on. You helped her make money for Slug, you mean?
As though Helen herself didn't profit from her work. Please. This is a betrayal, Inspector. I do not take betrayal lightly. Helen should consider herself very lucky indeed that she is already among the dead. And that some other bastard beat me to putting her in the ground.
Oh, somebody's getting emotional. Dangerous talk for a man under investigation for Helen's murder. It seems we found your motive, Cedric.
Yes, I suppose we have. There is, however, a slight chronological incongruency to it. I now have a motive to kill Halcyon Helen, but Halcyon Helen is already dead. If I'd known Helen was stealing from me, I may very well have killed her, or had her killed. Alas, I did not.
Or maybe you did know, and this is all a show for my benefit.
Oh, that is good, Inspector. Now you are thinking in the manner you must if you intend to get to the bottom of this mess. I wish you luck with your investigation, though I doubt you'll need it. You'll find Helen's murderer. I'm confident of that. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must find a way to excise my anger that minimally damages my business empire. I expect it will involve shooting quite a lot of guns.
I don't think he did it. I don't trust the guy. I think he's a slimeball. But I don't think that he did it. Oh. Oh. No. Okay, well, they're all, like, over here. Why do I have 3 different ones on my local map? Oh, no, I don't. Okay. Never mind then, I guess.
Hope you've been enjoying your stay.
Shush. Destroy the flowers.
Spokesman said that the unveiling would be indefinitely postponed. What did he mean? Are we going to have to wait an entire week? 2 weeks?
I suspect it may take longer than that. If the murder isn't solved, the unveiling could be postponed for as long as a month.
Oh no, gasp.
I can't believe that! We should sue.
Clutch your pearls.
We can sue later. For now, let's just enjoy the day and hope the murder is solved with due haste.
Y'all are kinda shitty people, you know? Just say no.
We should try to solve the puzzle hedges in the orchard.
What floor would you like to visit?
The VIP floor, but you won't take me there.
Next stop, the finest seat in the house.
The loading time is too quick.
Inspector?
I looked into Cedric.
Closely, I trust. Tell me what you found.
I'm about to disappoint you. He's got an alibi. Cedric's a slippery guy. Didn't find much to build a case. He's your criminal boss. I can't trust anything he says. He's a slippery guy.
That doesn't surprise me. Cedric practically stole his way to Eridanos. He'll do everything in his power to keep you off his trail. With that in mind, do you think Cedric was responsible for Helen's death?
I genuinely don't. Let's see. He was torturing a guy at the time of Helen's death. Can't see past that alibi. Helen was making money for Cedric. I doubt he has motive for killing her. He runs Sublight. He could have ordered her death without bloodying his hands. I'm gonna tell him about the torture.
Fair enough, Inspector. I won't try to influence your judgment any more than I already have. Unfortunately, even I don't have the authority to detain Cedric. His line of work is dangerous, though. There's always a chance for an accident.
Good gods. Sorry to disappoint you, Ludovico. He's alive and well.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. I've already lost Dr. Blossom and Constable Keene, but at least Cedric's alive. The universe is a just place.
He's so mad. Love it.
Are you confident you've finished your investigation?
Oh.
You've questioned all your suspects.
No, I need more time.
Law speed, Inspector.
Because I don't know. I don't know. Okay, we clearly need just, like, dialogue in general. So, let's see. Nope. Well, no. That's... Yeah, that's fine. Whatever. Wait. Where are you taking me now? Okay. Okay, so we can continue. I want to know about the autopsy, so we're going to do that one. And where does that take me? Right, we'll just go right out here. Let's take Felix and Parvati this time. I was about to say,
Hope you've been enjoying your stay.
I hope we didn't have only that information to try to guess who murdered her, because that did not give us any kind of answer.
The brochure never mentioned anything about wasp eater.
No, we need to go up. How do we get to the up? There it is. What is that noise? These are replacement models of the discrepancy amplifier fitted with backups of its logic module. A label reads, "In case of careless inspector." Fair enough. Welcome, Dr. Goodnight. This is an automated reminder to make sure you clean the blood off your instruments. Autopsy report, Bellamy Ruth. Cause of death, plasma damage to upper vertebrae, occipital bone, cerebellum. An autopsy report on Ruth Bellamy, formerly Halcyon Helen. Could this be the apex of my profession? Wow. Wow. Bellamy's corpse shows evidence of several possible causes of death, but I've determined the killing blow was plasma damage to her upper vertebrae, occipital bone, and cerebellum. Death was instantaneous and painless. Frankly, her death may have come as a relief. She was unwell prior to the attack. High concentration of poisonous compounds in her stomach lining, ingested during her last meal. Not lethal, but uncomfortable in the extreme. Spencer Woolrich complained of similar stomach ailments. Is this a problem common in professional actors? Patient logs. We have Hartford Bosk, maybe? Back pain, another day, another case that bores me to drink. The ill-fated Byzantian of the hour thought it was prudent to gorge himself on enough purpleberry wine to incapacitate a primal. He then attempted to reach the lobby by stairs rather than elevator and fell down 6 flights. Automechanical servants broke his fall. He broke their servo mechanisms and will be billed accordingly. Fractures in left clavicle, right femur, parietal bone, ribs, more injuries than brain cells. I recommended replacing purpleberry wine with Rizzo Spectrum Violet in order to appease Rizzo's company policy. Oh my god. Nina Han, extreme excitability. Finally, something a little different from the norm. Miss Han came in earlier today, escorted by her sister. Apparently, not long after arriving on Iridanos, the two of them went on a trip through the purpleberry orchards. Miss Hand's sister visited the puzzle hedges, but quickly became lost. When she eventually made her way out, Miss Hand was nowhere to be found. The sister claims that Miss Hand returned to their hotel room several hours later, but has been unusual ever since. Oh no, she got a little buddy, didn't she? Her sister described the patient as formerly sullen, morose, phlegmatic, and given to melancholia. Her demeanor has transformed into an unpleasant degree of levity and shocking enthusiasm toward everything. I suggest the vast quantities of cheap alcohol. And that's all. All right. Yep, she got a little Betty.
Inspector, not a moment too soon. I've just finished my autopsy report.
Yeah, I read your report on your terminal. You sound way too excited about this.
Do forgive me. The human body is a museum of gory wonders and vascular delights. Ruth Bellamy was killed by plasma damage to the upper vertebrae, the occipital bone, and the cerebellum. If it's any consolation, her death was instantaneous and painless. I've also discovered a poisonous compound in Miss Bellamy's stomach lining ingested during her last meal. Toxic, but not enough to kill her. Spencer Woolrich complained of a stomach ailment around the same time period. I assumed he was being, Spencer. But now I'm not so sure.
I should go speak with Spencer then. Someone was trying to... You sure it wasn't just the hotel food?
The thought occurred to me. I tested this hypothesis by vacating the contents of my stomach and testing for the presence of the same toxin.
Ew.
Slightly elevated levels of mercury and an alarming amount of blue food coloring. But other than that, no. I'm certain it wasn't, as you put it, just the hotel food.
You did what?
I did science. My profession.
Uh-huh. Yep, sure. Do you think someone was... someone was obviously trying to poison Helen.
Oh, most certainly. Well, possibly they were trying to make her extremely uncomfortable, but I suppose killing her would also satisfy that criterion.
I should go speak with Spencer then.
Conversations with Mr. Woolrich tend to spontaneously transform into monologues. You'll find him on the VIP guest floor. I'd best return to work, Inspector. Autopsies always whet my appetite, and all this talk of food is distracting me.
Autopsies always whet my appetite. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna go. Wait, I can't get to the VIP floor. Shh. Nope. All for no reason.
Done and done. What the? I was going to wash my hands, I swear.
Uh-huh.
I can't believe Helen's gone. We're never going to get a sequel to Terror on Monarch.
You're disgusting. You disgust me, sir. The door will stay open.
The Grand Colonial Front Desk warmly welcomes you, Inspector. It's a pleasure to see you again. How may I be of assistance to you, Inspector?
I need access to the VIP guest floor.
I'd love to, Inspector, but I don't really have the authority. Moreover, the guests were promised exclusivity. If I let you up there, I'll never hear the end of it.
The only guest who'd have a problem with me being up there would be the murderer.
That's a good point. If they give me guff, I can just tell them that they're obstructing justice.
Yeah.
That has a nice ring to it.
There you go.
Let me just set you up with VIP guest floor access.
Nice.
Done. You can now come and go as you please.
Bye. Love that for me. Can't wait to see the VIP floor I couldn't go to.
Would you like to visit?
The VIP guest floor.
If you see Black Hole Birdie, be sure to get an autograph for me. Just joking. I've already got one.
Fucking universe, I can't. Ooh, so if you like snuck your way up here, immediately done. Immediately done.
I'm getting worried about our mascot. I haven't seen him for a spell.
Oh, he's dead.
Zeke Hannigan, Rizzo's Rangers 16th back. Pleased to meet you. What can I do for you?
Had some question about Halcyon Helen's murder.
Oh, you must be that inspector people have been talking about. It's a damn shame about Miss Helen. She was always real good to me and the rest of the Rangers. Birdie's taking it pretty hard. Miss Helen was the love of his life. So, what did you want to know?
Where were you at the time of the murder?
I'm ashamed to admit it, but me and a couple of the other Rangers spent the night in Constable Keen's cells down at the spaceport. We didn't do anything serious, just a bit of pranks and vandalism. It's what usually happens when we all get to drinking. Guess Constable Keen saw things a bit differently and had us hauled off.
Let's see here. Can you think of anyone who'd want to kill Helen?
Miss Helen was outspoken. She made her share of enemies on account of her expressing herself. Just between you and me, I heard rumors the Prophet never much cared for Helen's brand of blunt honesty. What can I do for you?
That's all. Can't get into that. Messy. Messy as hell. All set down. Whose room is this? I thought breaking into it would give me something. Nope. Okay, so they're all messy as hell. Got it, got it. Jesus.
Hotel rooms don't feel like home until you mess them up some. This one's real cozy.
I have a few questions for you.
What do you want to know?
Oh, this is, Birdie, never mind. We went in there. Yep. Went through there. Alright.
We're all seeing that woolly cow, right? Not just me?
So whoever asked in the last stream, what did they do with the woolly cow?
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Oh, is it dead? No, it's breathing. Okay. Is it the cow?
Multiple discrepancies detected. First discrepancy. A woolly cow is present in this hotel room.
Definitely
woolly
odd.
Cows are an import species for the Wilderness Exploitation Reserve and are incapable of affording upper-class accommodations. Second discrepancy. This woolly cow is dangerously inebriated with Rizzo Spectrum vodka.
Oh,
Alcohol
God.
sanguinization ratio exceeds recommended maximum.
And the recommended maximum blood alcohol ratio for woolly cow is
0.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Good to know. So a cow can't have a good time in this colony?
This unit has not been programmed to include bovine jurisprudence in its library of information. A brief survey of this area reveals that the most recent occupants were athletes belonging to the Rizzo's Rangers Tossball Club.
Was Black Hole Birdie here?
Insufficient data. A brief survey of localized property damage, divided by the area of this room, yields the following estimate. This unit was likely occupied by every member of the Rizzo's Rangers. -1.
Conclude examination. Poor woolly cow, drunk in a hotel room. Don't need that. Anything over here? Nope. Wrong way. Those are sealed. I desperately want in these rooms now.
Great work.
Alright, quickly, get in here. Get in here. Get in it. What are y'all you know what? Wait, is that not set down? No. Aw, I can't read it. Nope. This room is suspicious in just what it contains. I wasn't doing nothing. Hey, you should totally go that way and turn around. Go away.
Wow, how'd you do that?
I keep hearing like, it sounds like Raptidon or something. Let me have that, thank you.
Wow, how'd you do that?
Always so very impressed. Always. Every time. Is it a Raptidon or is it just mechanical? Okay, that's where I'm supposed to go. Ooh, scared me. Do you have a hat on?
Initiating banter protocol. Now simulating familiar and welcoming demeanor. Greetings, theater aficionado and/or dumbstruck fan. You are standing in the vicinity of Burbage 3001, the latest and therefore greatest automechanical actor ever designed.
I see you've had some work done. Who upgraded you?
Burbage 3001's programming is frequently upgraded to adhere to board-certified standards. The most recent upgrade was performed by Spencer Woolrich. Banter protocol exhausted, reverting to default behavior, grieving and despair. Oh, Halcyon Helen, May your atoms be commended to the Aether.
You knew Halcyon Helen?
Burbage 3001 was designed to disrupt Halcyon Helen's monopoly over the Aetherwave serial market. This unit's programming is based on Helen's most famous roles. Burbage 3001. Anything Halcyon Helen can do, this unit can do slightly worse.
It's a wonderful slogan you got there. It almost sounds like you got a motive for murdering Helen.
Now running shock and dismay protocol. What's this? Helen's death was a murder? How horrifying. Bring that killer to justice, designated authority figure. This unit has not yet completed its grief cycles. Randomizing despair tables. Oh, Helen, is there no justice in the world?
I'm leaving. But, no, actually, hold on.
This unit. Burbage 3.
That's it. Ah, okay. There was another option I could have picked, and I kind of want to know what it would have said. Okay. All the top hats. What does it say? The Oxonian. Nice. I like how they managed to do reflections in this game. Except for when you look in the mirror. Apparently. Never mind. They tried. They A for effort, I guess. Oop. Alright. Quest marker it is.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Discrepancy detected. This bottle, recently discarded, contains residue from foreign substances. Chemical analysis complete. This unit has detected the following substances: oil, terrorray, blood, terrorray, unidentifiable biological fluids,
Ew.
terrorray.
Were these substances added later?
Yes, Inspector. Logical analysis indicates these substances were not present in the bottle's original contents.
I remember when we were talking about the terrorray blood that they were drinking, that had a negative effect. Is it toxic?
These substances cause extreme gastrointestinal distress in humans. Large doses can be fatal. This bottle contained Rizzo's Spectrum vodka. The presence of terrorray biological fluids may have significantly improved its flavor.
Let's move on. Now, they did have that whole ordeal at the revealing of the Spectrum Brown. I wonder if that had anything to do with it. Let's see here. From Woolric to management. New room urgently demanded. There seems to have been some kind of mistake. When I first arrived at the Grand Colonial for this unveiling, I was led to a small sitting room, the kind that an individual might be allowed to relax in, with moderate comfort, before being led to his actual quarters. It has been a week and a half, and yet no one has arrived to deliver me to my actual room yet. If I didn't know better, I might assume that this was meant to be my actual room. If I didn't know better, I might assume that you tried to place Spencer Woolric, star of hundreds of serials, the Oh my god, I cannot. The hero of the Aether Wave sets colony-wide in a room where he can hardly walk from one end to the other without bumping his toe on the foot of his bed or his shoulder upon his desk. I might even assume that Ruth Bellamy was placed in the Grand Colonial Penthouse Suite on purpose, rather than by mistake. But I'm sure the issue will be rectified soon, and our positions will be swapped. I hope you won't try to tell me anything to the contrary. S. Woolrick. Well, now he's suspicious immediately. From management to Woolrick. Mr. Woolrick, while the Grand Colonial staff understands your consternation at being placed on the VIP guest level of the Grand Colonial, we're afraid that there was no mistake. Ruth Bellamy, as current spokeswoman for the Spectrum Bound unveiling, is currently slated to have the penthouse suite. An actress of her station deserves only the best. The VIP guest floor comes in very close as the second best section of the hotel. The penthouse suite is only about twice as large as your current lodgings, and the amenities it provides are only perhaps 3 or 4 times better than those you have access to now. Your current lodgings are proper for an actor of your caliber. Oh, they humbled him real good, didn't they? If you have any other requests, we'll be sure to respond to them after we get to Miss Bellamy. I love the petty. The Grand Colonial Management. Nice. From management to all guests, guest safety. We're sure you've no doubt heard of the horrible event that occurred in the Grand Colonial Ballroom earlier today. While we know that many of you are concerned for your safety, take heed. We've heard your concerns and know that nothing quite says safety like dozens of guns. No, that's an American. No, that's right on the money. Armed security will be present all throughout the Grand Colonial on every floor except employee floors 24/7. Freely go about the hotel premises and spend your heart's content without worrying about someone shooting you in the back of the head. Management. Is that it? I'm trying to put away my thing here. Has a petty sense of humor for sure. Hey, prime suspect at this point in time.
About time you arrived. I see you haven't dressed the way I asked you to, but I suppose that was expecting too much of a non-industry lout. Expect a complaint to management. Now, unless you'd like to waste more of my time, I suggest we begin rehearsing. Ready? You've fallen right into my trap, Captain. Oh, don't bother to fight back. You cannot hope to stop me from installing philosophism as the system's reigning ideology.
Draw your weapon. Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Oh, you wouldn't harm an old man at the end of his wits, would you? I'm confused, disoriented. I may have even soiled myself. Wait, if you're armed, that must mean you're not with the hotel staff. Oh, no, this is curious indeed. Who are you? And how did you get in here?
I can't. Just a marauder. No sudden movements. I'm gonna take everything everything not tied down. No, I'm not gonna do that. Name's Esso. I'm a ship captain.
And yet you found your way to my humble hotel room. Why do I feel there's more of a reason for you to be here than you let on? I think I know, you cheeky little sprat. Now, what shall I sign first? Your weapon,
of course.
Your wallet, or perhaps something a little more personal? Undergarment signatures have been popular of late, or so I've heard.
I'm very uncomfortable. Make her a gesture. How about you sign this?
I'd be delighted. Oh, damn. My pen's out of ink. I'll just get you a portrait of my face as a souvenir. I'm sure I have
he did it.
Around here somewhere. By the by, how did you get in here? The only non-staff individual cleared to enter guest rooms is supposed to be the inspector for Bellamy's murder.
Really?
Hello.
Let's see here. Fold your arms. Hello.
Hi. Terribly sorry, Inspector. I didn't realize it was you. Understand that I am beyond willing to comply with your search for the fiend that did Bellamy in. You know, now that I look at you, you're the perfect reflection of me, back when I starred in the Marauder's Bane, the absolute picture of justice.
Is he trying to flatter me?
Anything at all. I might even give you a straight answer.
Okay. Who are you exactly?
I'm sure you're joking. Perhaps I'm not in my prime, but you've no doubt seen the name Spencer Woolrich on many a serial advertisement throughout your travels.
Right, of course. Anyway, other questions. Oh, sure, you're that one guy. That one serial.
Come now, I'm sure I would have made more of an impression than that. Could I have really fallen so far behind the times? Did you ever see me in The Masked Marketeer? The Busker of Byzantium? What about episodes 13 and 190 of Princess of Hephaestus? And who could forget From Halcyon with Love? I was great in that movie. Even if I was starring beside a 2-ton bucket of bolts and a woman with no talent.
Busker of Byzantium. Helen wrote a B to implicate her killer before she died.
I think that's a bit of a stretch, don't you?
I do not.
If you're going to come after me, I expect evidence. Unless you want to be smacked with litigation. Smacked!
Smacked. Let's see here. Here you were poisoned.
Indeed. The agonizing bowel pain was most undignifying. While I've certainly had no shortage of inadequate hotel meals, this was most explicitly pronounced. I suspect poison. And who would be most likely to poison me but Chef Anwar? Oh, we've clashed almost non-stop about his slop preparation. He must have tainted my meal in retaliation.
According to this, to the coroner, Helen was also poisoned.
How alarming! Whoever targeted her was certainly targeting me. I can only thank my ironclad constitution that I'm standing here before you.
So dramatic. Helen wasn't killed by the poison.
Oh, that's very good to know. Perhaps the poisoner simply meant to incapacitate us both, disrupt the product launch. I couldn't say, Inspector. I'm merely an actor.
He did something. Whether he killed her or not, he did something. Why didn't he go to the clinic for stomach pains?
Is that a jibe? Could you imagine the tabloid headlines? Spencer Woolrich, Aetherwave star, spotted in gastronomic distress. Oh, unseemly hardly describes the half of it.
Can you think of anyone other than the chef who'd want to harm you?
None that I can think of. I treat all hotel staff equally, and with the minimum level of respect that they deserve.
Of course. Of course. That's all I wanted to know.
Very well, then.
I've learned a thing or two about your activities in the hotel.
Oh, have you now? Please do go on. Don't leave me in suspense.
I spoke to Burbage. He told me you upgraded him.
I did indeed. With Halcyon Helen parading her fame about, I was left without an acting partner. Burbage is no exception. His acting protocols were nothing short of a joke. So, I decided to make some modifications, installing him with some of my old serial quotes, as I think improved his range. The way he bungled about with that weapon of his hardly befitted a dissident, so I modified it as well. He's much quicker on the draw now, though he's still a machine.
I found a... You know what? I really think he did it. I genuinely think he's guilty. I found a bottle of tainted liquor. Might have had something to do with your poisoning.
That, yes. Yes. I distinctly recall ordering an alcoholic beverage with
You're
my
lying.
meal.
You're lying.
This hotel is certainly bringing a new meaning to the phrase rotgut. Management shall receive the complaint to end all complaints.
I will write a strongly worded letter. I've got my eye on you.
I'm quite used to being breathlessly watched.
Is there anything we didn't go through?
But one quick question before we begin, if I may.
No.
How was it that Bellamy met her end?
Why are you so curious?
Why, I'm merely worried for my own sake. Perhaps whoever came after her could come after me next.
Oh.
But if you don't want to tell me, I understand. Whatever happened, I hope poor Bellamy didn't suffer.
Did you know Helen well?
Bellamy has been my co-star throughout the autumn of my career. I should like to think I knew her. In fact, I cannot name a single role in the last 10 years that did not involve her in some way, unless you count the uncredited silent shopkeep on Melissa's Meteoroids.
Must not have been too flattering, always starring alongside a younger actress.
Oh, it wasn't. And don't think I haven't picked up on your tone. Resenting Bellamy is one thing, but killing her is another completely. It's also beneath me.
I don't believe you. Alright, speaking theoretically, how would you have killed the victim?
Oh, come now, Inspector, what do you take me for?
An idiot.
I'm an old man. I neither have the time nor the willpower to kill people for fun. Besides, I have my reputation to think of.
You didn't answer my question. What were you up to at the time in the murder?
I was meditating, of course. That's how I get into character.
You were meditating, really?
All actors have their methods, and this has been mine ever since I met that wonderful prophet of profitability. She taught me it for my role in The Unemployed Cometh. I had to lie face down on artificially heated pavement. The director wanted our suffering to be convincing. Needless to say, being able to leave my body helped to mitigate the pain, both during the 8-hour shoot and with the second-degree burns afterwards. I owe that woman much.
Interesting. How long have you worked with the Prophet?
Yeah, actually, only since I've been at the Colonial. The Unemployed Cometh was shot on site. That makes it, a few weeks. I cannot recommend her services enough. If you haven't been to see her yet, you really should.
Oh, I'm going to. Got anybody who can corroborate that?
Respectfully, Inspector, it is rather counterproductive to commune with others while meditating.
I mean...
I'll answer whatever you wish.
Alright, enough about that.
I suppose that is enough on that grim subject. Oh, must I relive that ghastly event again? My intestines still have yet to fully recover. But I suppose we may discuss it further.
So dramatic. Okay, yeah, looks like we got
Very
everything.
well, then.
He's the #1 suspect right now. For me, of course. is that coming from? It's not that thing. We looked through there. And I went through all of these, right? Yeah. Huh. Oh well.
What floor would you like to visit? To the lobby we go.
Wait, where's it taking me? Oh. Ah, the chef. That's right, that's right.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Analysis of this stovetop reveals an alarming degree of grease buildup, approximating proximity to volatile gases and chemicals. Chances of an explosive combustion upon next use currently at 92.9%.
How has Slug not caught this?
Searching Slug work logs. No work log found. Creating conjecture. Slug has likely not fixed this issue due to a lack of responsibility on the part of their employees.
Is this normal?
Most corporations have regular cleaning procedures to prevent damage to company property. Slug, already unlike most corporations in a variety of ways, does not. That or the employees tasked with inspecting are shirking their duties. For shame.
For shame. I don't think we should turn the stove on. Or someone was trying to kill the chef.
Yes? Are you here for the double rack of smoked sprat? Well, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but you'll have to wait.
Aww.
Oh, don't give me that look. Let me see if I can pencil you in for later. Actually, what am I saying? I can't do that. I'm booked for the next month. You'll have to make a reservation.
Why are you talking about food? Don't you care about the crime that just occurred?
Crime or no crime, I must keep my head on my work. One does not simply become the head chef in all of Eridanos by fretting over irrelevant happenings.
Ah, okay. I think you should fret with this lockdown. You can't get any fresh ingredients. Since when is a murder irrelevant? It happened 15 feet away from your kitchen.
Well, it didn't happen in my kitchen. Who exactly are you, anyhow? What is it you want?
I'm here to investigate Helen's murder. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
You're the inspector? Here? Why? I mean, you may ask me whatever you want. I have nothing to hide.
All right. So you said you were the hotel chef. What's that like?
I prep dishes day in and day out for guests, and while I doubt their palates are refined enough for my flavors, the work is rewarding. After all, I can take pride knowing that I simply am the best cook this side of Halcyon. No one else can even hope to compare.
You seem pretty wed to your craft. Were you in the kitchen at the time of the murder?
No. As it so happens, I was down in the employee break room. I wasn't taking an unsanctioned break, of course. I was merely fetching ingredients.
Not gonna fault you for that. Did you prepare all of Helen's meals?
Of course I did. I would never allow anyone else to touch the meals of so important a guest.
Surprised you admit that so openly.
Admit? What are you talking about?
If Helen was poisoned and no one else touched her meal, you poisoned her, right?
Oh my law, this is the end, isn't it? My mother always warned me that the culinary world was too dangerous.
Yeah?
But I didn't heed her warnings. Spencer Woolrich and Bellhop Owens were underfoot in the kitchen as I was preparing Helen's meal. Either one of them could have tampered with the food when I was fetching ingredients.
Any idea where I might find Bellhop Owens? And no, what was Woolrich doing in the kitchen?
Mr. Woolrich often finds the hotel's meals wanting. He seems to enjoy complaining in person.
Makes sense.
While I could appreciate someone with a discerning palate for once, I believe that Mr. Woolrich simply enjoys the attention he gets from us. Though don't tell him I said as much.
I'm telling him
If you wish
immediately.
to speak with him, Mr. Woolrich can most likely be found in his suite on the VIP guest floor. He's usually there if he's not poking around here.
And what about Bellhop Owens?
Yes, but not specifically. Owens often procures exotic ingredients from the creatures at the Wilderness Exploitation Reserve. Our guests can be rather particular. Let's not talk about the incident with the Raptidon pheromone glands.
Ew.
It's always hard to say when Owens might be back. If I were you, I'd make a trek to the reserve myself. Otherwise, who knows how long you'll have to wait.
Why are you so evasive about leaving Helen's food unattended?
Well, it's a breach of professionalism, of course. Why else would I worry about it?
Fair enough. If you tell me the truth, I might be more inclined to believe the rest of what you say.
Well, I suppose that's as good a point as any I've heard. I may have taken some time to engage in a teensy bit of recreational drinking, and consequently, I may have been somewhat less than coherent after preparing Helen's meal.
That's it. Alibi's a little thin here.
I understand your reluctance, but... Oh, I just remembered. The kitchen security camera. It'll prove I'm telling the truth about everything.
Huh?
Constable Keene has access to the security footage in her office at the spaceport. If you visit her, you can figure out what truly happened with Helen's meal.
That's all I wanted.
Thank you for your understanding, Inspector. I'm sure you'll find the true culprit before long.
Interesting. I didn't expect this to have such a, an elaborate detective quest. What's that? Well, actually, hold on. No journal. Yeah, I do want that, but I want the kitchen security footage. Does it tell me which one's which? Okay. Can I fast travel? Yeah. Excuse me. I need to check what time it is. Oh, goodness. Okay. Time went by fast. Deputy? Deadass? Okay.
Greetings, non-criminally associated individual. The Rizzo's constabulary is currently not closed due to a sprat infestation. Bureaucratic processes are currently suspended. At present, criminal reports do not require paperwork. Please lament only in marked lamentation zones. Please speak clearly. into this unit's recording instruments.
I hate this. I need to acquire the Grand Colonial Kitchen security.
All requests for security footage require a nominal compulsory bribe. Is that acceptable?
No! Hold still, I need to examine your bit processing unit real quick.
Error. Bit processing unit has been removed, temporarily surpassing bit fee request. Funds will be requested from Rizzo's leadership with interest at a later date. Delivering footage. Thank you for your patronage. If
You're
you
welcome.
would like a wine recommendation to pair with that footage, please submit the requisite request forms. Is there any other assistance this unit may provide?
Goodness sakes. Heather said, "You're making my workday tolerable. I haven't paid attention to the clock once. Time flies when you're having fun." Oh, I'm so glad. That's great. Workdays going by fast is always important. Okay, no, I'm done talking to the robot. I do.
Staying out of sight.
Unauthorized use, yada yada. Internment logs. Delinquent logs. Suspicion. Oh, this is for Cassidy Mills, suspected smuggling. Suspicion of smuggling is fate accompli to any arrest report involving Cassidy Mills. Cassidy has made attempted smuggling a hobby, and with a few more years of unsupervised practice, will likely elevate attempted smuggling into an art form. The key term here is attempted. I'm not at all confident in Cassidy's ability to successfully smuggle anything. She's clumsy in the extreme, obvious to a fault, and couldn't hide sand in a desert. Oh, then okay. Suspicion of smuggling nonetheless constitutes dissident, irresponsible, or otherwise untoward behavior, contrary to the high standards of Rizzo's company law. Because Cassidy Mills falls under the purview of Sublight Underground, I expect Mr. Kincannon to pay her internment fees within 36 hours as usual. Oza Zuber, disorderly conduct. Mr. Oza was found semi-conscious earlier yesterday morning, lying amongst the remains of a crate of Rizzo's confectionaries, material value 15 bits, market loss approximately 1,500 bits. What? How? Okay. When approached by guards, Oza began to rave and yell, uttering phrases such as, "Rizzo's has slugs, slugs, they'll kill us all." Oh, he found the little buddies. Mr. Oza was apprehended and brought to the constable's office. Slug bureaucrats have begun work on the defamation papers, which, in tandem with the price of the goods Mr. Oza destroyed, will likely force him into hard labor for the rest of his life. At least he won't be stoking any trouble between us and Rizzo's anymore. Jesus, man. Oh, God. This is why oligarchies are bad. This right here. See all that? Bad. Delinquent name, Alexis Lamb. Cause of arrest, public drunkenness. Arrest log, 6th arrest of Lamb this month. He's getting close to his record. Security footage. I already have it. No. Messages. Please enter your passcode. Hack. Welcome, Marie Keene. From Ludovico. Constable, I know you don't need to hear this, but please be on your guard. Pyro Spaceport is technically outside my jurisdiction, which means you're the only representative of company law in Slug territory. This is more than I can reasonably expect from you, but I'd appreciate it if you kept an eye on Cedric Kincannon. He's looking for any opportunity to seize control of the entire complex from me, and you're keeping him in check. You are the first, last, and only line of defense between Slug's lawless hooligans and our project. I know you have dreams of something bigger than Eridanos. If this product launch is successful, if Spectrum Brown spreads to the rest of the colony, I promise you I'll find you a place where you can be happy for the rest of your life. You're a valuable part of Rizzo's family, and I will look after you. Check diagnostics. Record archives not found. Pursuant of Rizzo Company policy, all constabulary terminals must provide for the maintenance, archiving, and disposal of official records. Hack. Record not found, not found. Critically altered or damaged. Please enter supervisor clearance password. Record archives not found. All Rizzo's okay. Somebody messed up with it. So whoever did this clearly wasn't stupid. Nope. Singularity steel sawed-off shotgun. This aggressively sawed-off shotgun is the signature weapon of Singularity Steel, renowned space pirate, gun hand, and gardener. Interesting combination. This weapon, just as board disapproved as its welder's cereal, is thankfully just a prop. Otherwise, attempting to fire it would have a 50-50 chance of reaming an entire room with buckshot or exploding in the user's hands. Why is it in here, though? There's nothing in it? Am I just doing it for fun? Okay. Get the experience anyway. Is she dead?
Oh no. Oh, damn it. When did this happen?
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Yeah.
An aberration in the expected timeline for this organic being has occurred. Behold, the body of Maria Keene, formerly the constable of the Eridanos atmospheric complex. No signs of life detected. Maria Keene is survived by no known relatives.
Perception, handguns. These are small wounds. She looks like she was shot in the head and neck.
Excellent observation, Inspector. Multiple wounds located in the frontal bone and between the clavicles suggest she was facing away from her attacker. Furthermore, the location and circumference of exit wounds suggest a firearm with unconventional ammunition.
I noticed some casings on the ground. Ammunition. Hold on, that sounds like the same weapon that killed the mascot.
Yes, Inspector. These entry wounds match the profile previously detected on the Rizzo's Rangers mascot. Constable Maria Keene was likely killed by someone wielding the needler.
I noticed the same casings on the ground.
These casings are too minuscule for conventional small caliber firearms. Each casing resembles a lancing needle used for medical and surgical purposes.
Medical purposes? Amplifier? Scan her body for toxins.
High concentration of potassium chloride detected. Trace amounts of neurotoxin detected.
Make a note. Find whoever did this. Make them pay.
Your memo has been noted. This unit has been programmed to offer encouragement during moments of emotional strain. Banter protocol activated. We'll find the sprat bastards responsible, Inspector.
What if, and this is just a thought that occurred to me, what if the doctor did it? To finally have something exciting to do. I'm going to take a human break real quick and I will be right back.
So what's the plan?
Alright, I am back. Oh, I am. I have coffee, water, and Sprite in front of me right now. Thank you, Heather. I shall hydrate. But I do wonder, because when we looked at the morgue person's terminal, right? She was really excited about having a famous person to cut open, you see, you know? Wait a second. It's a landing pad. Can I go this way?
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Physical analysis reveals this to be a grade of Rizzo's Spectrum vodka, based on bottle shapes and label types. Chemical analysis reveals that this is not a grade of Rizzo's Spectrum vodka, based on flavor notes and presence of excess ethanol.
Examine crate. The crate is packed with Spectrum bottles of all colors. Looks identical to any regular Spectrum shipment. Someone clearly went through a lot of effort to replicate Rizzo's branding. It's hard to believe that that Slug isn't aware of the counterfeiting here. Sample a bottle. The flavor is semblant of old socks and damp canned. It's more than a little nauseating and definitely not legitimate Rizzo's product. So, Cannon, the Slug guy, could 100% be trying to, I guess you could say what, like, defame Rizzo's. I could totally see that. Which would explain that. It doesn't mean he killed her, though. Somebody sleeps in here? What you doing, Bubby? Sorry, Inky showed up. Always gotta give the cat lovin's. Okay.
Hope you've been enjoying your stay.
Every time? Guess I run into those parasite little buddy people. Which are alarmingly close to the hotel. Just saying.
Oh, you got that?
Hey, come in here. Thank you. They make it really hard to steal stuff when they always open the door behind you. Weird there's no one over here. What is that? Oh. Ah, I hate things that fly.
That's the last of them.
Are you sure? Great, he's dead too. Everybody's dead that I need to talk to. Which, I mean, of course they are. Someone's covering the tracks. Bard. Oh God, okay. Ooh. Oh, I can't get in there? Hey, you got a key card? No. Examine. Site 04-51 field log. Tell Dr. Blossom we found more of those specimens. Jenkins had already started excavating the habitat when I arrived, and he's been in an unusually good mood since I got here. Please send additional personnel for capture and delivery of specimen to RR&DD. These guys. That was directly in my ear, dude. What?
Wow. Nice work.
Alright, so we saw... Dude over there, yeah. Ooh. Damn it. The invoice. Not that. Do we have his invoice? Well, what the hell, man? Okay. Oh, good gods. Where'd you go? Ah. Come here.
No best for the best.
What were they even doing down here? Can you? Please. Thank you. No, not that one.
What floor would you like to visit? If you see Black Hole Birdie, be sure to get an autograph for me. Just joking. I've already...
Shush. Let's take... Apparently those two. I was gonna switch Parvati to Sam, but you know, it is what it is.
I could not have waited another instant for your presence.
Mm-hmm.
The Canes and the Canids, Act 2, Scene 6. I played a love-struck janitor. Ask me anything at all. I might even give you a straight answer. Oh, have you now? Please do go on. Don't leave me in suspense.
I have security footage of you tampering with Helen's last meal. So quick question. What is it you wanted with a Peter Ray or a Tarot Ray biogland?
What? That damn bellhop promised discretion. Well, if you must know, it's an appetite suppressant. How do you think I keep my form so lithe?
Uh-huh.
Terror ray glands keep me from feeling hunger pangs.
I have security footage of you tampering with Helen's last meal.
Tampering? No, no, no. I just happened to be passing through the kitchen and saw a dish that looked good. If being hungry is a crime, you better indict 3/4 of Halcyon.
Mm-hmm. If the Terror Ray gland was an appetite suppressant, you wouldn't be hungry if you took it.
Oh, well, there's... maybe I just wanted to see what was in it. Oh, law. What a pathetic defense. As it so happens, I may not have had the Terror Ray gland acquired for personal use. I may have placed it in Bellamy's meal.
Uh-huh.
But before you
obviously.
indict me, please, just listen. I wasn't trying to kill her.
Talk.
I will. Terror ray glands aren't supposed to be lethally poisonous. They're supposed to cause extreme lethargy, as if you'd inhaled several quarts of Spectrum vodka. She would have had to eat 6 or 7 of the glands to die, and even then it would be an extended, arduous process.
Yeah, you really seem like a toxicologist. Or maybe you played one on the Aether Wave. Tell it to authorities. Why poison her at all?
I was just getting to that. I only wanted her to be incapacitated during the Brown unveiling. With her out of commission, the next available celebrity, myself, would get to host the unveiling. Please think twice about telling the administrator of my misdeeds. If he learns the truth, what's left of my career will be left in shambles.
Oh, I'm absolutely telling him. What would you want me to say instead?
Tell him it was a poisonous mushroom or a bite from some poisonous insect. An accident. I promise I shall make up for my actions. Pay to erect a statue in Helen's honor, or perhaps even dedicate a performance to her memory.
I'm gonna lie. No, I'll keep you in suspense. It's more fun that way.
My law, if you aren't a sadist. If I have a coronary before you make your decision, I will do my utmost to haunt you.
I believe you. I love that this game gives you the best options. The very best. Okay. We keep coming across these problems here, but these two. Those more so. Movement speed. Quiet weapon damage. Consumable weight. Health restored. Companion ability cooldown. Oh, I forgot about those. Yeah, let's do that. I like the skill bonus. Because if you look, what do I have on right now? Let's see. Okay, repair everything. Armor's 29. I have better armor than that, don't I? I have a lot of hats. Okay, well anyway, the bonus is stealth. Oh, that one doesn't have a bonus. I haven't been wearing the bonus. Oh no. Okay, so what's the damage on that? 70. Oh, that's why I picked it. That's science +3, and it's pretty close to the... Let's do that instead. Whoop. Wait, where are we heading now? No, not yet. Quit rushing me. Unfinished accusation. Name the murderer. Oh, okay. Track down the prophet of profitability. I want to do that one. And where is that? On the regional map. Oh, that's a new place. What time is it? I might have enough time to get there. Might.
What floor would you like to visit?
The lobby.
To the lobby we go.
Might actually see some combat. Y'all should like move. Oh, good gods. I haven't seen much combat in this this stream. we go in here yet? No. Pool cleaner, blue water cleaner, defoamer. Oh, it's a puzzle. VVAT 1 status, muric acid. VAT 2, blue water coloring. Brominating oxalator. Existing chemical and canister will be removed and chemicals and vats will be mixed into a new compound. I have gained an unknown compound. Hold on. It would be blue water, which is this one. That should be 1. And then this one, I think. And then you would be 3. Okay, well, collecting unknown compounds for no reason at this point in time.
It's real pretty up here. Almost like they cut out a piece of Terra 2 and brought it up to the sky.
No crazies, right? No.
It really is stunning.
Grand Colonial Hotel menu. Today's special Saltuna filet a la Helen. Salad, triple salad with pea-free nuts and purple berry glaze. Soup, sissy soup. Oh god, I always forget about the sissy. It's so gross. With bread and woolly butter. Entree, braised whole canned. Dessert, dark matter, mock apple souffle. Cocktail, aerosol spritz.
I told
Nice.
you, didn't I? The view is fit to stop one's heart.
Really? Considering the circumstances, that's the euphemism you decide to use?
They're also uppity and judgmental of each other. It's hilarious. I play Fallout so much that I constantly find myself trying to use VATs. Can I get up there? Nope.
We're all part of the Rizzo's family.
You got a little buddy, don't you? When I suspect that someone's not right in the head, I'm gonna be like, you got a little buddy, don't you? And nobody's gonna catch that reference unless they played this game.
Inspector, hope you catch that killer soon.
Thanks.
Gotta stay limber for the big pennant match.
Same thing. And I think we collected all of the spectrums for that weapon, by the way.
This place looks like one of my more colorful hangovers.
Interesting. Is that where I'm going? Oh no, it's all the way the freak over there. Please tell me I'm going the right way. Oh, I'm not, am I? Shoot. Well. Oh, those not bridges? Seriously? No, they're not. Son of a biscuit.
Do you think that fountain's got real purpleberry juice?
Okay, we need to go one over. At least it's pretty. Kind of. It's interesting, at the least. Well, I thought we were gonna see some combat.
I'm thinking of reserving a wilderness safari. Wear a fancy hat, fire a rifle.
I can't. This one? Yeah. At least it better be. Oh. Oh, here we go.
Right, here we go.
Whoop.
That's the last of.
What weapons do they have? Oh, I need to upgrade their weapons. Holy crap. Okay, Felix, you get that. And that. Parvati. Oh, I'm fired. Okay. You get that. Or no, hold on. 145, 130. You can keep that. Oh, you got a per point available. Okay, let's do that one. And then for Felix, I like that one too.
This is Silvio Tran, setting a new record for the Grand Colonial Bellhop's Laundry Cart League. If you're listening to this, you're listening to history. And Daltrey, as we agreed, when I win, you're scraping terrorist shit off the windows for the rest of your contract. And you can stow the fear of heights routine because there's no way you're weaseling out of that, pal. Here goes. That's... Move the box! No, not... No!
That was someone losing. Okay, so their weapon. Okay, that one no, but per body. 25. Okay, take that one. And give her that. I cannot believe I haven't been upgrading their weapons. I feel like a terrible captain right now. A bellhop? Ooh. Yep, I totally meant to do that. 100%. Come on. I love the way you guys magically appear. It's my favorite. It is pretty in its own way.
Okay, gone quiet.
It's an interesting door. Oh. No. Not in Fallout, Michelle. Not in Fallout. Okay, well that was not intentional. Oh, but for no reason, apparently. Thought I could get in. Little sprats. I like how they're on every planet. Alright. Once I make it there, I'm probably gonna have to get off of here. What time is it? Oh yeah, I'm already went past time. Damn it.
We heading inside, Captain? Don't worry. I got your back.
Okay. Seems like just a bunch of woolly cows. What should I be worried about?
Excuse me, Gunther. I need to ask you something.
Who in the hell is Gunter? I told you to call me Hunter. Come on.
Oh, right. Hunter, have you seen a little mechanical wandering through here? Might have been wearing my hat.
I can't say I have. I can sell you a new hat if you want. Or some fine, legally obtained hunting supplies. You could go get that mechanical thief yourself.
She's not a thief. She's lost. I just want her back.
Interesting.
Oh, hey there, stranger. Don't mean to interrupt your business, but have you seen a stray mechanical wandering about?
I have not. Wait, I think I know the rest of this one. Then you better go catch it.
Hey, that's pretty good. I'll have to use that at my next mechanics meeting. But I take by your tone that you ain't seen anything matching my machine's description. Oh, that's not good. I hope she hasn't gotten herself into any trouble.
I overheard your conversation earlier. You want to explain exactly what's happening?
Seems I'm running my mouth too much. My mechanical Betty up and wandered away a couple days back. I've been trying to track her, but the beasts make it hard. Personally, I prefer my organs inside my body. The shopkeep says I should buy one of his rifles and go looking myself. But like my machine, I'm not combat inclined.
We can help her out, right? Won't take too long if we're on the job.
I know it's a pain, but I think I need some outside help. Job or no job, I'm not leaving Betty out in the wastes.
I'll keep my eye out. Yeah.
Hey, thanks so much. It would have been mighty lonely without her. Being unemployed, I mean. Be lonely being unemployed. If you find Betty, try sneaking up and hacking her. If you can't do that, finding a way to stop her current routines should send her back home.
Alright. Oh, it's free? Nice. Oh, maybe we haven't collected them all. Okay, I do have to stop here. We didn't make it. There's going to be a lot, I can already tell. So we'll pick it up next time. I know a lot of my views come after my lives, and I just want you guys to know that I appreciate you always, and I will see you guys next time.